Hello my friends and welcome. I am Thomas Kusioris and today I will demonstrate to you what is happening to our DHS rubbers in the hurricane-free Neo rubbers after we haven't played for quite some time. I haven't played for basically around 10 days due to family and business priorities. So it's about time. You'll know I love table tennis, and as far as table tennis I would say philosophy has to do, definitely for me the Chinese are in another league. Of course we respect all the countries, okay, we respect all the companies, but as far as specific equipment, top quality, we would say, I would personally say equipment is DHS W968. It's the blade of the greatest of all times, Malong, 2 times Grand Smash champion. He has done it all, so he has been using their blades for all his life. Basically he knows everything, so I have been using W968 for basically around 5 to 6 years. I'm still learning it, and I believe I have quite good knowledge regarding the DHS blade and the DHS rubbers, definitely the hurricane free Neo rubbers I have been using, and I will always use because definitely I love them. I love the way they handle the ball. I love the feeling, okay, of having your full body committed in order to do the move perfectly, and it definitely gives me a lot of confidence when I play in a really high level, okay, and when I am focused. So as you all know, basically I boost my rubbers for 4 times, okay, using Haifu Sea Moon booster, and you can see all these details in our tutorial section in our channel, in GRE78.tv channel. And what I want to show you today is how I keep my blade protected in the case, and we're going to have a quick also look in the Tackiness. So let's have a look to see how I keep my DHS Hurricane free Neo rubbers and my blade. As you can see, this is the way I keep them, okay. We are talking about perfection here, okay. This is how I keep my blade perfectly protected from everything inside this case, okay. You can purchase all this from tabletennis11.com, the place to visit if you are crazy about table tennis. Definitely tabletennis11.com, okay. They have it all, and they know everything you have to know regarding the Chinese table tennis equipment. So this is how I keep my blade protected, okay. It's very important for you to see exactly how I keep it, okay. This is the blade, and this is plastic Nittaku sheet, okay. It helps a lot. And then we have, as you can see, we have this cover for the one rubber, and we have for the red side a non-adhesive, again, Nittaku rubber. So basically, as you can see, this is my blade, okay. And as far as protection has to do, Nittaku is the best. These are the covers, okay, that I am using in order to protect non-adhesive rubbers. I am using in order to protect the blade as good as possible, okay. And this is another cover, we would say, okay, in order to protect more from temperature changes. And also this is a nice case, okay, where you can put inside your necessary items, okay. So let's have a look now to check what is going on with the tackiness after I haven't been using this blade for almost 10 days. And as you all know, basically I boost my blades, I boost my rubbers for 4 times, okay. So it is important to know, and it is important basically to see how the rubbers are after I have been using them for 20 hours, but I haven't played for this period of time. I haven't played for almost 10 days due to family and business priorities, okay. Is around Christmas time, so this is how I keep my blades perfect. You can see we have to respect the game, we have to respect our blade. Our blade is our tool, our weapon in order to achieve the victory, and our rubbers have to be clean, have to be protected. You can see how I protect my rubbers and my blade. This is an original authentic video, okay, and now it's time for us to check the tackiness, okay. So bear with me and we will check it right now. So let's have a look. This is our ball, okay, our blade, and as I said earlier, all these items can be purchased from tabletennis11.com. If you are crazy about table tennis, definitely visit their website. They have great knowledge as far as DHS equipment has to do and overall table tennis knowledge. And I have been using these products for a long time. I love them and I'm still learning them, but it's great being able to use Chinese original equipment, okay, rubbers, blades, and the rubbers you see, my friends, have been boosted 4 times with Haifu Sea Moon booster. You can watch the section, the tutorial section we have in our channel to see a lot of details, and you can see the perfect cut because I am using the special cutting machine that Chinese national team is using, okay. You can find these machines online, special cutting knife machine that gives your rubbers the perfect edge. And as you can see, there is a little bit of glue, okay, because sometimes I always have to, after doing some flicking and pushing the limits all the time, sometimes I use an injector I use an injection system in order to add a little bit DHS glue or Nittaku around the blade. So you can see everything. This is reality, nobody else is telling you these things. Okay, so let's have a look, my friends, to see how the tackiness is. I haven't played for around 10 days, and we are around Christmas time, and it's time to see how these rubbers that have been boosted 4 times, okay, 4 times the black side, 4 times the red, and also I waited for them to get flat and then glue them. So it's time to see how the tackiness is, okay? So let's get ready, let's have a look. You can see, my friends, this is Chinese perfection. You can see how, look. This is, my friends, that's why we love China. Look here, this is the red. Look, this is unbelievable. Look, my friends. You can see, look. So you have to know, my friends, look, you can see how you can see how the ball is attached to the Chinese rubbers. You have to remember that the maximum time of using Chinese rubbers, maximum time, is 30 hours, okay? If you use them more, you always have to refresh the rubbers. You have to always use some special liquids. You can get them in tabletennis11.com, okay? But more importantly, you have to understand how perfect is the feeling of having your ball basically gives you more time to be able to execute the move. Look how the ball is attached, okay? This is a feeling of perfection, and these rubbers have been used, okay, not for 1-2 hours. We are talking around 20 hours, I think I have been using them. I always record the statistics of how long I use them, but the problem is this. Look, not the problem, look the perfection. I mean, look how these rubbers are attached to the ball, and this feeling is unbelievable, okay? You can see, this is reality, my friends. This is how you have to check your rubbers. That's why Chinese table tennis is in another league. You just saw how I picked up the ball. This thing cannot be done with other rubbers except the DHS Hurricane rubbers. We love DHS, we love China, we love everything around China in table tennis, and this is reality, and this is, look, I will play all this video because you have to know the truth, and this is the truth. These rubbers, my friends, look, okay, you can see what we mean when we talk about tackiness and Chinese perfection, okay? So it is important for all of you, I just demonstrate you I just demonstrated to all the fans, okay, what table tennis is all about, what Chinese tackiness is all about, and why we have to respect everything around China as far as table tennis has to do. Okay, so when we talk about China and table tennis, we have to know that the results speak for themselves. Okay, and it's important here, as you can see, it's important to see how the blades and the whole tackiness is working. Okay, thank you for watching this video. You have to remember that whatever you see in this channel is genuine. I am not telling you lies, and whatever you see, I use them myself. I have quite a good knowledge regarding Chinese equipment. Okay, you have to remember, when you say table tennis, you have always to remember that China is ahead. Is ahead of the competition and ahead of the game. Okay? Then of course there are other countries, other Asian countries and European countries that always trying to catch up. But as far as tackiness has to do, as far as top of the line professional equipment, we would say Formula 1 of table tennis is DHS and China. Thank you for watching this video. All my love to all of you, with all the respect of course to all the players, all the countries, but we have always to face reality and we always have to talk the truth. And yes, as you just saw in this video, this is what is different as far as Chinese equipment, Chinese blades and rubbers have to do. Of course, this is the one thing. The other thing is how you train with this equipment. Training is much more difficult, and you always need a lot of things, more things, when you train with a Chinese equipment, and is more difficult to train with a Chinese equipment than the European equipment. But if you ask my personal opinion, I will always go for the Chinese harder way, because when you manage to get the perfect shot with the DHS combination of rubbers and blade, you are never going to look back. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your time. Thank you.